We are Pathfinder, and you're watching Red Rocks Premieres. I would say we would classify ourselves probably as like an Americana group because we cover a lot of ground, musically speaking. We everything from, some of our heroes are like Bob Dylan to like Jimi Hendrix, John Mayer, Mumford and Sons would be one. I mean,
yeah,
people like that.
Rock Americana.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'd say thought-provoking music. I think that for myself, if I were to describe what we do, that's the goal in what we try to get across is something that you feel, as much as you hear the words, like just something you emotionally connect to. So hopefully that's an experience we can give to everyone.
We have a special guest to open for us tonight. Please join me in welcoming, all the way from Wyoming, Pathfinder!
All right, we're Pathfinder. We're going to play some tunes for you. You shied away slowly like you didn't know me and you hadn't loved me for years. The look in your eyes sang a song of goodbyes as you left me to cope with the tears. And the folks I believe in say I should be leaving, and soon I'll see the best of my days. But this hole in my chest just don't seem to rest, and the sky just can't shake out the gray. To convince me that it's just my history and the misery was all in my head. But the tears that I cried on from some kind of lie, and you damn near just left me for dead. The hurt that you're leaving, it never starts healing when you leave me to fight my own wars. But if you won't fight for me when I'm dying in need, then what the hell's a damn lover for? The gifts and the words you pretended to me. Walk on to someone who you fool the same way as me. I'll never forget how you let me believe we were real. But the scars that you left bear the sigh of regret. Now the better me is begging me to leave. I'm on the new things, the thoughts of you just fade away. Am I left to wallow in pity while you seize the day? None of that matters, and I've been here struggling to breathe. I owe it to myself to pack up the memories and leave. All the gifts and the words you pretended to me. Go walk on to someone who you bruised the same way as me. And maybe someday I'll remember who I used to be. They say hope's left for me in this life that I lead. Now the better me is begging me to see.
This is our first time performing here, any of us as individuals or as a group, and definitely the most exciting opportunity I've ever had, and it means the world to me. And I think as a group, probably the same deal. It's the most special place I can think of for us to share our music. So it's opportunity of a lifetime.
I was here last month for the Jason Isbell show, and it was unreal. So it's kind of wild to be able to walk on that same stage now. This has been a bucket list item for a long time.
I've seen many of my heroes play here, and it's absurd to me that I'm going to be up on stage here. This is sacred ground, so, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where people say, oh, my biggest dream is to play at Red Rocks. It was never my dream because it seemed impossible, but, you know, here we are.
All right, thank you very much, everyone. This next one is called Her Disease. Sat alone beneath a willow, and I asked her if she cared. All I heard was that low billow of the wind within her head. Should I ask her how she feels though? When all I hear her do is sigh. Does she care to talk to me? No. Her eyes and ears are on the sky. Says come and sit with me now. We'll share dreams and memories. Sit on down and you can see how the paint is painted in the trees. She sees the stones and leaves and broken bottles scattered by the stream. A lifetime of her tragedies is haunted by the plague of mammoth scheme. And I'm just another bag of bones to get his thrills and throw it to the breeze. I'm just hoping that one peaceful night could be a remedy to her disease.
Red Rocks premieres will continue.
Chances are, you've created memories of a lifetime at one of Denver's extraordinary entertainment venues. Your good time is fueling Denver's cultural and artistic landscape because Denver Arts and Venues invest money raised in our venues back into the community through free cultural events and programs and grants for local artists and arts organizations so that they can flaunt their gifts using the Mile High City as their canvas. Denver Arts and Venues. Good times for good.
Two, a 1, 2, 3. Last night you yelled at me while we were drinking Tim's and lemonade. Eavesdropping flowers cowered while they laid down, sprawled out in the shade. I dreamt of memories of when we were lovers in our younger days, when we made love like it was nothing, even through the oven of the summer blaze. It's not you and it's not me, just the comings in between. And if we both agree, let's just lay down in the weeds, me and my summer queen. Can we just love a little longer underneath the color of the morning sky? Came and found us fussing over how the coffee's made. And I'm stuck here sitting, sipping, wishing that our younger days had stayed. That's when you flashed a smile, 'cause all the while my hair was full of strays. And then we're back to younger loving, and we're blushing just like in some old cliche. Hey, baby, I believe it's not you and it's not me, just the comings in between. And if we both agree, let's just lay down in the weeds, me and my summer queen. Can we just love a little longer underneath the cover of the morning sky? Hey, baby, I believe it's not you and it's not me, it's just the comings in between. And if we both
So we're from Casper, Wyoming, and we started as just a group of friends. I've known each one of these guys kind of independently of each other for about 10 years now, something like that. And we decided that we wanted to start a group and start making music together. And now we came up with the name Pathfinder, which is after a reservoir that we live by. And yeah, that's kind of how it all started.
We feel very fortunate to be here, guys. How are you guys doing out there, all you beautiful people? This has been a kind of a dream come true for us, and yeah, we're pretty excited. So thank you guys so much for having us. I was raised in the same town that I was born in. Knew the place like the back of my hand when I was just a kid. Life was simple and it's not simple now. I was raised in a family that had a lot of love. As for money, well, we never had enough, but we got by. So did I, I'm still doing fine. Goodbyes are always hard. Heading out to a new town to find a new start with the love of my life. I was smart and I made her my wife. Oh, Colorado has been calling my name, but I will miss you now, my Wyoming place. My friends are getting older, I'm getting older too. Some are still running while others found the truth in the homes that they love. But I moved on because I'm just not a patient man. Oh, well, goodbyes are always hard. I'm heading off to a new town to find a new start with the love of my life. If I was smart, then I made her my wife. Oh, Colorado has been calling my name, but I will miss you now, my Wyoming place. So fare thee well, my Wyoming place. Changing tides, I can feel the waves below my feet. Changing times, I feel a youthful sequence in the streets. Oh, there's secrets here, buried down somewhere deep below. but you'd never know. They're in the places you and I can go. Always got there somewhere in the day. Always got it, just someone I can be. Drifting slow, just a pale blue dot among the stars. Time will show our worries aren't as vivid from afar. Is suffering just a blemish on the universe? And in that way, are we led to just endure the curse? Or is God there, way beyond the clouds? Or is God there, just sitting in the crowd? Try to thrive upon this dwindling sea, till all our youthful days and dreams are freed. If our Messiah works among our own, his purpose surely seems to be his own. Oh, is God searching after me? Or if God's here, where then can he be?
I mean, to get the invite, you know, we had a friend of ours play here last year, and we were just so excited for him and the crew that he has, many of which we were friends with, and to get to do that, you know, I mean, from being so happy for him and then also being, you know, happy for ourselves, and just it doesn't really feel real, if that makes sense, quite yet. You know, I think maybe on sound check, you know, it'll start feeling real. But yeah, it's an amazing honor, and we feel very privileged to be here. So.
All right, thank you again, everyone. This next tune is Brown and Bold. It's off our upcoming album, which will be out soon, before the end of the year. So thank you again very much for having us. We appreciate it. Well, morning came and dewdrops fell on the passing man that traveled with no kin. He passed on by that same old bar he'd been reborn in time and time again. Today's the day I change, he'd say, as he wrung his hands against the bitter coals. Oh, but heaven knows he'll find a way to pass the time with something brown and gold. be put over ice. I'll leave behind this weight of mine, spread my wings and maybe learn to fly. Till that day, I guess I'll stay upon this ledge that's made of crumbling stone. Someday when the old man's gone, I won't just sit here drinking on my own. It's just as fine as that first time he shared it with his dad at 17. But nowadays it's got its ways of knocking over all his hopes and dreams. His friends don't seem to mind the times he winds up drinking all they have in store. They say, man, it just can't be that bad. Sit on down, I'll grab a couple more. And in due time, I'm sure I'll find the happy life can't be put over ice. I'll leave behind this weight of mine, spread my wings and maybe learn to fly. Till that day, I guess I'll stay upon this ledge that's crumbling into stone. Someday when the old man's gone, I'll probably be here drinking on my own. Once again, the whiskey wins another bottle underneath my belt. I'll find time in some other life to feel the things I never even felt. Can't be put over ice. I'll leave behind this weight of mine, spread my wings and maybe learn to fly. Till that day, I guess I'll stay upon this ledge that's crumbled into stone. Now the whole damn bottle's gone. I guess I'll be here drinking on my own. Hey, thank you so much, everyone.
I saw Rush here back in 2000, I think it was 2009 when they were here. And that was the first time I'd been to Red Rocks, and that was unbelievable seeing Rush at Red Rocks.
My first experience was watching John Mayer on his Born and Raised tour, and at that time, when that album released, it was pretty much a ethereal thing for me. I mean, it was a religious experience, and seeing him live here was an out-of-body experience, so yeah.
I think my first real experience was that Dave Matthews Band live at Red Rocks '95 album that I listened to all the time. And then, like I said, when I first moved out to Wyoming, it was top of the list, and I got there twice, I think, in that fall of '06, because I saw John Mayer with that Sheryl Crow tour too, and then Avett Brothers here, John Mayer here 2 or 3 times, I think. Like I said, right up to Jason Isbell last month on their Weather Vane tour. It's sort of the mecca in the West of where to play. So
It's today. I've never been here. We went out to dinner a couple weeks ago, and there must have been a game going on or something on the TV, but I kept showing Red Rocks, and at that moment, I was like, we're gonna be there like in a week. And it was just like kind of mind blowing. And then, like I said, the drive in, like as soon as the clouds cleared, you see it, you know where it's at. Like even if you've never been, you can see where it's at. So, I mean, other than that, I don't have much to say.
That's nice response.
Lonely days in this lonely house, lonely nights will they come without my love? Oh my love. And I've been thinking way too much. Lord knows I'm drinking, but not enough without you. Oh, without you. Well, I've been staring at the wall, well, hoping I'll find it all someday. Water come and wash all over me. Light shine down and help me see what I can't see. Oh, I'm just a ghost haunting my own. Nothing's been the same since you've been gone. I know I'm just as easy to blame as you are, dear. I'm sorry. I'm moving on, and so are you. You're doing lovely like you always do. He's gonna love the way you move. I know I'm crazy, but you're naive. You didn't have to go, no. You didn't have to leave.
Hey, thank you so much, everyone.